you are going to be on provisional status, and then complete your post-licensing classes within 18 months. And when you complete them, whether you do it in 3 months or whether you do it in 18 months, it doesn't matter. As soon as you complete those 3 courses, your provisional status will be removed. You don't have to do anything to get it removed. The schools will notify the commission that you have taken those 30-hour courses, and then they will send you an email saying your provisional status has been removed. Go online and print a new pocket card. You can print your pocket card, or you can download it to your phone or your tablet or your computer. You have to have that pocket card to get into CE classes and your post-licensing classes. So you must carry it with you. That is your evidence that you have taken those 3 courses. Is there another test to take, or just like a final exam for each course? You do not have to take another state exam. At the end of each course, there is an exam, but right now those exams have been waived. They're working on a way that we can monitor students taking a final exam on the computer. And as soon as they have that worked out, then they're going to start giving the exams again, but I don't know when that'll be. Okay? All right. You can terminate your provisional status by taking those 3 30-hour courses, and you'll automatically become a full broker. Okay? In order to get your license to begin with, what y'all have to do right now is complete this 75-hour course. Do all your homework assignments. Fill out an application to the Real Estate Commission at ncrec.gov. Order your background report. And then after you finish this class, they'll send you an email saying that you have successfully completed the course, and they'll give you the instructor code, school code, and the date that you finished. Then you go back online with the Real Estate Commission and put in that information and pay the $100 fee and submit it. And then when the commission gets that, then they will send you back an email saying you've been approved to take the exam. And then you'll schedule your exam with PSI Testing Center and go take it and hopefully pass it the very first time you take it. There is a national portion that is 80 questions. You must make a 71 on that. Then there's a state portion that is 40 questions. You got to make a 72 and a half on that. If you pass one and you don't pass the other, then you go back and take just the part you did not pass. But it still costs you $164. $64 for the test and $100 application fee again. So you have to pay that application fee each time you don't pass. So study real hard and pass it the first time. Okay. All right. Once you've passed your exam, then you'll get a license in the mail, and you'll get a pocket card. Now, you don't get the pocket card by mail. You have to go online and download that pocket card. Okay. India says, how long is this class good for after we are done? This class certificate is good for 3 years. 3 years. The notice you get from the commission that you are approved to take the test is only good for 6 months. If you don't pass your exam or take the exam within 6 months, then you have to do a new background and a new application. And then that'll be good for another 6 months. Okay. You have 6 months to take the state exam. Right. Yeah. 6 months to take the exam. If you take the exam and you do not pass, you can come back and take the class free if you met all the commitment. And the commitment is all your homework assignments, the end of the chapter quizzes, the midterm, the sample, final exam, all that's in your homework section of CapLearn, and do the pre-test and the post-test and watch all the videos in the exam prep on demand. If you do all that, then you can come back and take the class. Once class is over, not the class, right? Right. Okay. All right. When you get your license, you've got to renew that license before June 30th of every year. And you all will get your license in July, so you will not have to renew them until June of next year. Oh, India, you do not have to take the class again. No. You do not have to take the class again if you don't pass. No. The only way you would ever have to take this class again would be if you didn't take the exam within 3 years, because this is going to be good for 3 years. But y'all, you don't want to wait that long to take your exam. You don't want to wait 6 weeks. You want to do it immediately after you finish this class. Get in the first available test you can, because we have a tendency to forget stuff as time goes by. So go ahead and get it done. Right, Alfonso, while it's fresh in your head, get it done. Okay? All right. Now, renew that license. You can renew anytime between May 15th and June the 30th. You must do it online. Pay for it with a debit card or a credit card. The renewal fee is $45. If you don't renew, then your license will expire. And if they expire up to 6 months, you can pay $90 instead of $45 and fill out a form, and you'll get your license put back on current status. If it has been more than 6 months since you failed to renew, then you've got to do one 30-hour course and pay $90 and fill out a form. If it has been more than 2 years, then you've got to take the class again. So don't let your license expire. Pay that $45 every year. Let me see what this question is up here. What is the best crash course study approach we can use to prep for the exam, since there's a lot of info to weed through and to prioritize some of it? We do have an exam prep course. It's online, that online exam prep online where the videos are. That is the exam prep course that was designed to take after you finish this class. But we've started putting it into this class because we don't have a final exam. And you really need to prepare for that final exam. I think those of you in all the students that are in classes right now, on the computer, I think you're missing out on not being able to take the final class exam. I know you're probably pleased that there is no class exam now, but I think that class exam helps prepare you for the state exam. So what I would do is on that CapLearn, there's a line that says your homework. There's one that says exam prep online. And then there's two others that are practice exams. I would do every one of those practice exams. Do them over and over. On one of them, you can ask it to customize you an exam. You could say, give me 50 agency questions or give me 50 finance questions. And you could take it and it'll tell you what's right and what's wrong. So that would be a very good way to study for your state exam. Okay. Are the CE classes free? No, honey, nothing's free. Your CE classes, there is a charge for them. Right off the top of my head, I can't tell you what they are right now, but there is a charge. Mm-hmm. Okay. But now y'all won't have to take CE until you're going to get this year free. So July 1st of next year till June the 10th of the following year is when you will have to take CE. Mm-hmm. Is studying the workbook a better approach since it tells you the 3 levels? You really need to read the textbook. You really do need to take it. I know it's long, it's going to take time, but if you've been doing it as we've gone through, then it shouldn't be too bad. You should have read most of it by now. Okay? Donna, you've already scheduled my big classes. You definitely need to know the keywords. You need to know the keywords, definitions from the chapters. Yes. You know, in your textbook, at the beginning of every unit, there are keywords. You need to know the definition of those words and how they apply to real estate. And at the end of the chapter, there are key points for that chapter. You need to know every one of those key points. That's a very good way of studying. But I still think the practice exams are good too. Videos seem to be very good in preparing for the exam and how to look at the questions. Yes, that guy's very good at giving you test-taking tips on how to weed out the garbage and how to do the problems. You know, he's good. I highly recommend you watch those videos. I had a student in class last night. She said, I don't need the commitment. I'm not going to watch those videos. I said, that's up to you. But if you want to pass the exam the first time, you really should watch them. They're beneficial. So watch them. And you do have to do it to meet the commitment. If you don't do all your homework, you don't do the videos, you don't take all those quizzes, you won't make your commitment. And then if you want to take the class again, you're going to have to pay for it. Okay. All righty. Now, let's talk about renewal. Renewal